And it's ready.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hurricanes will kick it off to get us underway. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Notre Dame's offense will start this game off. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The option look. He'll pitch it. At midfield, he's got room. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Comes out throwing on first down and wings it incomplete. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. So Miami's offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a beat at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there.
They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Direct snap. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams. They'll go to the ground.
Not a whole lot of room there.
Entering
3 yards
play
maybe.
call,
Second and 7.
There were 8
Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
Red WR screen is selected.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And they got him for the sack.
Entering play call.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quick pass on the fly motion. Discards a man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
There are 8
The
categories.
Hurricanes will punt this one away.
Selected.
I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
Entering play call. Favorites. There are 6
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
Options.
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds his man in the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Entering play
And
call.
he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back, and the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Entering play call.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sideline. Just plowing down the field. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just buried it. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He makes the connection. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Bench is selected.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The give to the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Entering play ball,
as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Just ran over it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call. Recent coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Bases selected.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Fighting off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal.
Inside zone split is selected.
He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Inside field goal, verticals.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. And they're able to make the tackle.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's only able to get it down to the 3-yard line, and the 4th and goal attempt goes awry. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Power football with the run. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. He'll make the play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Entering play clock, inside zone.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The give out of the gun. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down.
Favorites. Enter. Celebration. Coaching. Pause. You have 5 options. Depth chart is entering. Depth chart. AHP. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 3. Slot 4. Slot 3. Entering inside zone.
6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking the profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and he right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, K.
options. Advantage selected.
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Entering play
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L-Cup. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Right through his hand, you just have to make that catch and it'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They'll try the counter. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal tackle on the front.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
Entering play call, recent.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
What a nice touchdown run. This is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. The Irish send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs, get some positive momentum.
They'll try the run. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And and he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get it too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Canes will send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive.
Makes the catch down the right side. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Hey, man, on offense, we'll take them however we can get it. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. There was a pass deflection there, but a great job concentrating to haul in that play and come up with an explosive play offensively.
Running with power. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
You have 15 options. Pat empty selected.
Sort of a soft line drive off the crossbar.
Entering play call.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good, really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Quick strike complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
You have favorite cover 2 man.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Cover 2 man.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
And it's on the ground. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Trying to get to him. He'll throw it. And the pass hits, picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
And here comes that
inside zone
Miami
selected.
offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
You have 15 options
Offensive
inside zone
coordinators out
selected.
there, a similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
You have 15
Good
options.
spot after that
HB
7-yard pickup
tackle
on
is
first
selected.
down. It's 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Hurricanes are flying down the field.
Zone is selected.
The give as they work on that clock. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cole. Trucks through the defender. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Quick pass on the jet motion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the
Entering
first
play
down
call,
marker.
favorites,
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep,
inside zone.
right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Giving him his pads. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Cade! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
He's got his man. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires on the move. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Line gets set. 1st down. The run from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 10. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. Bulls his way forward. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going to let it go. Wide open, he makes the catch. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
That makes the score Miami 42.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
6 categories,
And after
39
this play, the
options,
cake
covered
will be
and
baked.
selected.
Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel